Hey, welcome back to the show, my show, or our show. It's September 11, 2016, Sunday. Uh, as expected, I'm at work, or as you could tell. Just trying to get some lesson planning done and some grading done before I clock out at hopefully 4 p.m. today. So just giving you an update. Really nothing new or interesting. Just letting you know how I go about doing things. So eighth grade, we are going to dive right back into the Go Math books. We are required to use Go Math. Perhaps I'm not very competent when it comes to using the Go Math materials, but I prefer not to use Go Math. I don't know if I'm the only one, but we make do because it's what we're required to do. At the same time, they do allow a lot of flexibility for us teachers to craft instruction and to plan like the entire like curriculum. I hate that word, curriculum. So that it hopefully it meets the standards and that it more importantly that it sets the kids up for success. Kids success first, standards next, not the other way around. Anyway, so we're looking at what we've already worked on this year. Eighth grade, we've done a lot with properties of exponents, but we're going to go back to that because a lot of them are having trouble. It is what it is, but we are going to take a look at how Go Math goes about presenting the material. Not too different in this case. Sixth grade, we've done a lot of. It's technically review, a lot of operations involving fractions. So the in case you're wondering, you're always thinking about, all right, what are the kids ready for collectively? Always be cognizant of like individual needs, but also know that you don't have to go by the script, this script. So I'm taking a look at what I believe the kids are ready for and what we can jump to because I'm not kind of a point A to point B linear kind of teacher. I think very few teachers are, unless, I don't know, you're new to the profession or just teaching the subject. But yeah, so I'm just basically looking through all the materials once again and seeing what sequence we could take. We can take things in terms of like the concepts. We're going to try to cover the topics and how I'm going to get these kids to practice certain skills. But it looks like, yeah, after leafing through this book, looking at the units and rethinking how things were done last year and how I probably would do things this year, I would rely less on Go Math because I believe the kids are far more capable of doing the math without having to deal with so many different things. You know, sometimes when there's too much going on in the material, it creates confusion. Kids aren't sure what to do. Someone pass that along to the people who write Go Math, and or anyone who writes these texts and sells them to schools and says this is how it should be done. And if I'm just not, anyways, so this is before this turns into kind of a gripe session. Yeah, I'm not a fan of certain materials that we're required to use, but I care more about streamlining instruction and setting the kids up for success. As boring, black and white, and dry as I am as a teacher. Anyways, I guess I just wanted you to see what I'm up to today for no good reason except to kind of break the monotony of doing what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm gonna introduce integers maybe, or maybe I'll do it at the end of the year, depending on what's prescribed in this book, because we may not have to worry too much about negative numbers till like later on in the book. And we've done plenty of fractions. So there's basically things that we can skip as far as this book goes, and you can definitely take things out of order, and the kids can still learn and be successful. I guess that's kind of the ongoing theme for this vlog entry. You know, what you could do, set the kids up for success, decide how and what sequence things are learned, and what teachers oftentimes do in the background. So I'm probably gonna go get some lunch because I need fuel. But I'm gonna finish planning for tomorrow's lesson. So, yep, Sunday, September 11th, 2016. It's in a sense, it is kind of a Memorial Day. Those of you who were around back in, oh man, was it 2001? 9/11. Of course, our hearts and love go out to all those um, who've who may have lost loved ones during the tragedies of 9/11. Um, but of course, if I were to offer some of my other thoughts as well as far as tragedies like that go, I think we all, just as a general human population, need to just take a step back and learn how to understand one another, just in general. I'm going to keep that vague. So yeah, my love and heart go out to those who've lost loved ones on 9/11 back in 2001. I'm sorry if I'm getting the year wrong. And yeah, I think that's it. I will catch up with you in a bit. Thanks again for joining me. Have a good day.